trip.
All right, guys, so we're going to get right into the wild card round, which is going to sort out the 2 bump ups to the final 16 here today. So we are looking for Carlos FPV, Ruteki, Current, Erratic, MMD, and Kilo. We're going to sort out the 2 bump ups to the final 16 here today. So we are looking for Carlos FPV, Ruteki, Current, Erratic, MMD, and Kilo. Check, check, check. Yes, all right, so the first 3 up are going to be Kilo, MMD, and Erratic. We have Kilo on R7, MMD on R1, and Erratic on R2. And the format for this wild card bump up round is going to be a Chase the Ace, 3 versus 3. The 2 winners of each Chase the Ace are going to move up to the final 16 bracket here today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, welcome to Buxton, Maine for the New England Open Class Championships. We're getting ready to kick things off with a little bit of a wild card round here, which is going to sort out our 2 bump ups to the final 16-person bracket. So the format here is a triple heat here. So we're going to do Chase the Ace and Chase the Ace with 3 pilots in each. And the 2 winners of each Chase the Ace are going to bump up and be in the finals. The final 16. All right, so we're going to give a quick call out for these 3 here.
First and foremost, currently up, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Kilo, MMD_FPV, Erratic.
Carlos is in Chase the Ace number 2. Chase the Ace number 1, once again, is Kilo, MMD, and Erratic. Carlos, you are in the camera, the IR beam. Kilo, you are R7, MMD is R1, Erratic is R2. We're going to run this Chase the Ace, then we're going to run the
Up next, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Carlos FPV. Ruteki. Current. Up next, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Kilo. MMD underscore FPV. Erratic.
Kilo, MMD, and erratic. It announced that because I pulled up 56. All right, we have our 3 pilots here for our first Chase the Ace bump up round. So once again, the format here is we have 3 pilots and 3 pilots. So we have our bottom 6. Only 2 can bump up to the main bracket round here, and that means that we are going to run these guys as many times as necessary until somebody has 2 aces in their pocket. And then we're going to go ahead and run the next 3 after that. And again, the winner of each one of these wild card rounds is going to bump up into the main bracket. I don't know. You're not on the camera right now. What's that, buddy? Nope. You can sit wherever you're comfortable. Not a problem. So I got the Wizard of Gauze sitting with me here. What's going on, buddy? It's a beautiful day here. Oh, yeah, Mikey's got a rainbow surrounding him. That is the special effects of 3750 here in beautiful Buxton, Maine. It's got rainbow effects. All right, so we're just getting our pilots all set and ready to roll here. All right, so we're just waiting for final I's to be dotted and T's to be crossed out there on that pilot line. R7 is in this heat. Kilo, MMD, and erratic. Kilo is R7, MMD is R1, and erratic is R2. That's because we changed it. Lifetime change. We changed it in lifetime. So you're probably just looking at data that hasn't pushed yet, or was pushed and not repushed. You're good. So yes, just so everybody knows, I realized we were qualifying with 6 up yesterday, but in the finals we have a maximum of 4 up. And the channels will be R1, R2, R6, and R7. How we doing out there, guys? Kilo, you good? Kilo's been ready. Guys, what are we doing out there at the line? Okay. Well, while we're getting ready to kick this heat off, why don't we give a quick shout out to our sponsors. We've got Dogcom, Rect, Fly Tribe Magazine, Radio Master, Fly High FPV, GemFan, and VCI. Huge thank you to all of those people, as well as Revision A with some amazing frames, and our track designer Noah with some amazing medals for today's winners. All right, guys. No objections to video. Go ahead and arm those quads. Hit it on the bong. Fault start, guys. Fault start. All right, I'm going to do a quick test audio here.
Currently up. Race
There we
number
go.
1. Open class. Heat 1 of
Apologize,
1.
guys. We
Race order
lost
is
the lady in our live
Kilo.
time computer for a moment, but
MMD
we've
underscore
got her
FPV.
back.
Erratic.
All right, once again, no objections to video. Arm your quads. Send it on the bong. Okay, and we are off. There's Kilo. I was going to say, we had no video for Kilo. All right, let's see where this shapes up. Looks like Erratic is out in front right now. Little bit of a bobble from MMD, and Kilo follows him bobble for bobble on that one. Clean air to Erratic as she is looking to take down this first ace today in this wild card round, number 1.
Er-
It is first to 2 laps here today on this incredibly long and technical course.
Erratic 47.3.
All right, Erratic
15
has
seconds
wrapped up
left.
this first ace with 2 laps in the books.
10, 9,
Go ahead and
8,
land it up.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Kilo 154.21.
All right, that first ace in this first wild card round goes to Erratic as she's looking to lock down her transfer position into the final 16. Let's go ahead and clean up your quads, get a new battery in them, guys. You are going again, back to back, as many times as necessary until we have 2 aces in someone's pocket.
Erratic 45.9. Erratic done with a 133.
They're running again. Chase the ace.
Kilo 108.1. Kilo done with a 302.3. Top 2 consecutive result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 1. Currently up, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race
All right,
order
so
is
we are.
Carlos FPV, Ruteki, Current.
All right, so now we're bringing up our second Chase the Ace round here. We have now decided to alternate these pilots to give them a little bit of extra time to get their stuff together between Ace rounds. So we're bringing up Carlos FPV, Ruteki, and Current here for wildcard round number 2, Chase the Ace. Once again, we're going to alternate these guys. Give them a quick moment to catch their breath after each round. First and foremost, we are we're making this up as we go along. With all due respect.
First and foremost.
So for those of you familiar with a normal Chase the Ace, we would normally just run them back to back to back until we get things sorted out here. But in the essence of giving these guys just a moment to breathe, we have 2 rounds, 2 wildcard rounds to run, so we're just going to alternate them. Right now, bringing up Carlos FPV on R1, Ruteki on R2, and Current on R6.
Currently up, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is
Correct.
Carlos FPV, Ruteki, Current.
No worries. All right, guys, no objections to video. We have our objection. All right, arm them up, hit it on the bong. All right, so Carlos, Ruteki, and Current out on the track for their first wild card run. Looks like these guys are evenly matched. All 3 of them into the 30-degree tipped over triple. I got that. Oh, a little bit of a bobble from Ruteki. Looks like the clean air is going to Carlos. Current currently on his heels.
Current 40.2. Carlos FPV 41.5.
We have our first sandbag alert. It's like an Amber Alert, but a lot more sandy.
45 seconds left.
Oh, huge battle between Carlos and Current right now. Let's go.
Current 40.2.
Carlos
Current
feels
done
the
with a
pressure. He goes nose
120.4
down.
top 2 consecutive result.
Oh my goodness.
All pilots are finished.
Current just edged
30
him out. Bring
seconds
him on in and
FPV
land. Nicely
41.5.
done.
Carlos FPV done with a 123.1 top 2 consecutive result.
All right, now we're going to drop back down to wild card round number 1.
Up next, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Kilo MMD_FPV Erratic.
All right, guys. So we have put the randomized start tone on. So you do not take off until that final tone. Arm them up when I tell you to, and wait till you hear that final tone.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Kilo, MMD underscore FPV, erratic.
All right, guys. All right, no objections to video. Arm them up. Hit it on the bong. All right, so we've got our second wild card round 1 Chase the Ace heat going on right now between Erratic, MMD, and Kilo. Looks like Erratic is out front once again with some clean air, followed closely by MMD. Kilo now on the heels of MMD as he's looking to run him down. Erratic already into that 30-degree tipped over ladder. Little hurdle gate action for her as we slide down to the bottom right with Kilo, and he's into that upper air gate, hitting that hurdle gate section himself. MMD now into those cubes. Erratic looking real smooth right now. And she's in for her first lap as Kilo has a bobble in the first cube. Good recovery for him, sliding up to the upper left with MMD. And he is now coming in for his first lap, looking to put the pressure on Erratic. Erratic right now with clean air. This is her heat to lose. Down to the bottom right, Kilo coming in for lap number 1. Everybody is now on that lead final lap. Remember, it is 1st to 2 here in this Chase the Ace wildcard round 1.
45 seconds left.
MMD now into that 30-degree tipped over ladder. Air gate engaged over the hurdle and through the gate for MMD. Sliding down to the bottom right with Kilo as he now enters that curved. Oh, I heard metal on that one. As Kilo goes down and recovers once again. There's Erratic for her second ace as she brings it in. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and land them up. Finish your lap. Land them up. Well done for Erratic as she punches her ticket into the final 16 bracket here today in beautiful Buxton, Maine.
MMD underscore FPV 51.5 MMD
Great job to Kilo and MMD qualifying all day
consecutive
yesterday and making it into this wild card round. We hate to say goodbye to anybody, but unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to Kilo and MMD here today. They did a great job. These guys are just grinding
the race is completed
all day long.
Up next, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Carlos FPV, Ruteki, Current.
We're gonna bring in Mako to do a quick little bump up.
She won 2 in a row, right? At least I could give you a heads up on it. Okay. All right, guys, we have Erratic here. She's our first wild card bump up. Congratulations. How does it feel?
I have never been more scared in my life.
Well, here you go, courtesy of Fly Tribe magazine. And I'm not sure what else is in here, honestly. Fly Tribe magazine. Congrats. Jace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first ace wildcard champion has punched her ticket into the final 16 as we get ready to see if we can determine who's going to be our second ace winner. That first one was a huge battle between Current and Carlos FPV, and they're going to see if they can do battle one more time. Can Carlos punch an ace and put the pressure back on Current's shoulders? Current currently with the only ace here in this wildcard round. All right, guys. No objections to video. Last deep breath. Arm them up. Hit it on the bong. All right, clean start. 1, 2, 3 for these wild card folks as we look to see if we can sort this out in the first few sections of this track. Oh, a little bit of a bump from Ruteki. Great recovery from him as Current is put the nose down at this point. Him and Carlos, same time, same space in the tipped ladder as they both look to line up that air gate section over the hurdle through the gate. To grandmother's house they go. Current goes down. Can he recover in time? Clean air to Carlos as Carlos now just has to keep it together. It is his heat to lose here and punch his first ace. Ruteki, oh, stuck in one of the ladders. Everybody look out for that drone.
Carlos
that's
FPV
hanging in there.
39.1.
So Current back up right now, nose down. He comes in for his
Current
first lap, looking to run
43.9.
Carlos down, but Carlos has about a 6-element lead if he can hold it together. Oh, Carlos goes down. No. How did you go down there? Yeah. I think Current's going to punch it right here. He's going to finish this lap. What happened to Carlos on that one? He just went rainbow. Oh, no.
45 seconds left.
Carlos says his battery came out. All I know is he went rainbow.
30 seconds left.
And there it is as Current punches
done
his
with a
ticket and second
128.2
ace
top 2 consecutive
into
result.
the final 16
The
bracket
race
here
is
today.
completed.
Good job. Unlucky for Carlos. All right, I'm going to slide on out of here and let the wizard do his work putting our bracket together. And we're going to do another quick interview as we give our bump up prize. So I'm going to hand this over to none other than Mako Reactra here today as we go Current style.
Currently not up here. There you are. All right, we have our wild card bump up winner number 2, Current. I have a question for you, Current. Now that you're bumped up, who do you think your toughest competition is for the top 16?
I don't know. I'm going to have to say Erratic. We've been neck and neck ever since I started.
Well, you drove together, you bump up together. Let's see what happens. Congrats. Courtesy of Fly Tribe magazine.
All right, great job to our 2 wild card winners. Once again, punching their ticket into the finals here today in beautiful Buxton, Maine. Great job by our live stream production guy, 3750, as he has stepped up his live stream game. Track cam's looking amazing. The track is looking fire. Designed by none other than Noah himself. And we've already got people in the chat talking about how this is the second best track they've seen all year for an outdoor track. Second best. All right, Chad, I want to know who's the first best. Who else takes a triple ladder and tips it on its side like that? Oh, the Italians did it? Good for the Italians.
So lace up and let it out. Let's run there. Visit brooksrunning.com today to learn more.
Morning, Zoe.
Jeff Bridges, why are
So did the Italians call that the leaning triple of Pisa?
You teach me, Saldana.
I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro. On them, it's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Impressive. Let me try. At T-Mobile, you can save up to 20% versus the other big guys.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone.
Oh, the chat.
On us with
MC2 FPV in the chat says this is the best one he's seen. So I stand corrected. I believe that the words used were one of the two best tracks that was
Up
seen
next,
this year, and
race
now
number
it has
one.
been crowned the best.
Open class. Bracket. Winners. 1-1. Race order is.
All right,
Wesley
we are
FPV.
almost done setting up our
Back Sunny.
brackets. As
Revision
you
Slay.
can see the Wizard of Goz
Menace.
pretending to be Borg Slayer in the bottom left. All right, guys, our brackets are set up. Once again, pilots, our channels are going to be 1, 2, 5, and 6. We have dumped 7 due to some issues on that particular channel. We want everybody to see clear here today. So unlucky for Carlos, one of our race ops guys here today. That was his heat. He had that thing on lockdown, and then unfortunately his battery decoupled, and he went Rainbow Road. I mean, you were clean air for days, my dude. I'm not taking credit for that announcer's curse. There's like, with that many elements of elite, there's no way I could curse you that hard. I think his battery just left. Oh, goodness. All right, chat's getting a little bit busy now. All right, guys, so our brackets are ready to roll here for the final 16 as our production stream 3750 brings up those brackets so everybody can have a quick look at those. We'll go ahead and bring those up from time to time just to let you guys see what's happening here. But bringing up race number 1 of 14, we have Wesley FPV on the R1 slot, Baxany on R2, Revision A on R5, and Menace on R6. I'll go ahead and let the computer lady do a little announcing here.
First and foremost, currently up, race number 1. Open class. Bracket, winners, 1-1. First and foremost. Race order is Wesley FPV. Baxony. Revision Slay.
I love that she likes to say
Menace.
first and foremost as well. It's first and foremost. Anytime a computer says first and foremost, I'm down with it.
Don't suck. Go faster.
That was for you, pilots. I'd listen to that advice. All right, we are trying to wrangle these cats up here for race number 1 in beautiful Buxton, Maine for the New England Open Class Championships. It has been a grind, a 2-day grind here in beautiful Buxton, Maine, as yesterday was a long day of qualifying. We gave these guys mad packs. I mean, we had guys hitting 20, 22 qualifying packs yesterday. Zippy Q was on fire, and we were just letting them roll. 56 rounds of qualifying. Yeah, we've got Wesley, Baxany, Revision A, and Menace. Are we waiting for somebody? We waiting for Baxany? I can run race 2. I can run race 2. Yeah, but I can run race 2. He's just gonna get bumped down. All right. Looks like Daniel LaRusso's gonna fight. Yeah, I hope he wiped as well. There he is. Look at him go. Hey, if you've never seen a Canadian on a dead sprint, you got one now. It's good form too. He does have nice hair for it. Absolutely. It's the first time he's been able to run this fast without slipping on ice. Hey, Baxany. You're good, my dude. All right, so we are going to run, and we are going to have our 4th pilot here in race number 1. He had to cut that one off mid-pinch, I think. So yeah, goes for now. He has to pinch the sticks. That's a great point, Bobby. Is he a pincher or a thumber? Yeah, Baxany's on R2, correct.
Currently up, race number 1. Open class. Bracket, winners, 1-1. Race order is
yes, MC2.
Wesley FPV.
The weather is amazing here.
Revision Slay. Menace.
Oh, what's up, Hooked? We got Hooked in the chat. Race 1, race 2, race 5, and race 6. Yeah, you were real close. Yeah. Yeah. You got them set? Okay. Yeah, we dumped 7 for 5. All right, so we got our pilots getting set for the first round here. As I say that, Wesley bursts back out to the pilot line. Oh, he's coming back. All right, boys, remember, it's double elimination bracket, so you can relax. This is just the first race here today in this finals. All right, guys, take one last deep breath. If I don't hear any objections to video, go ahead and arm them up. Hit it on the bong. All right, we're off. Still looking at Wesley with beautiful video sitting on the line. He is rebooting. He still has time, though. There he goes, and Wesley's off. He's going to go like a bat out of you-know-what to catch up to these folks here. Clean air right now, I believe, belongs to Baxany as he enters that first dive cube. And coming around, the old rope-de-dope coming in for his first lap. Remember, it is first to 2 here. Lap number 1 to Baxany, followed pretty closely by Revision A here as he's looking to wrap up lap number 1 himself. Menace into that upper air gate in the bottom right. A little bit of bobble from him over the hurdle as he's looking to reline that gate up. Slide into the upper left, Wesley with a little bit of a late takeoff, but he is gaining ground on Baxany and Revision A right now. He is not messing around into that leaning triple of Pisa.
Baxony 26.7, Baxony done with a 56.6 top 2 consecutive result.
Baxany rainbows out, but he already got his 2. Absolutely. So we got one. Who's going to go with him? Looks like it's going to be
All
Wesley.
pilots are finished. 45 seconds.
My
Wesley
goodness.
FPV 29.1.
About a
Wesley
20-second
FPV
head
done
start
with a
Wesley gave to the
54.2 top
entire
2
field on
consecutive
that one.
result.
Still manages to bump up. Little
Menace
bit of bad luck for
117.8.
Menace and Revision A on that one, but guess what? It's double elimination, so we're going to bump 2
30 seconds
and drop
left.
2 and move on to race 2.
The race is completed.
I think he definitely flies better, you know, with less in his tummy. Yeah, a little evacuation. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bump up Wesley and Baxany. Moving on to race number 2 here in our finals. Carlo.
Currently up, race number 2. Open class. Bracket.
We're going to be
winners,
fighting that
1 to 2.
3.5 millimeter jack all
Race
day.
order is Pino. FPVCH. Make slow reactra.
All right, we're getting our
Errata.
pilots out to the pilot line here for race number 2. We've got Pino on R1, FPVCH on R2, Mako Reactra on R5, and Erratic on R6. Erratic, one of our wild card winners here, punching her ticket into this 16-person finals, getting ready to do battle with Mako, Pino, and FPVCH here in open class bracket race number 2 in beautiful Buxton, Maine. I have to say, her improvement has been marketed here. I mean, do we have CH? We don't have CH? He made it. Excellent. I was worried about you, Christopher. That's all that matters, buddy. Said he missed his alarm. All right, guys. Quick look at our bracket here from 3750 Productions as we are just easing our way into this finals here. We have completed race number 1. Now on to race number 2. First 4 races are literally just going to kind of flush out our winners and losers bracket. Yes, ma'am. All right, quick channel checks from some last few people here. Everybody wants to make sure they got everything sorted out, ready to roll. As we take a look at our pilot line, 78 degrees here in Buxton, Maine, and a beautiful clear sky. This is racing weather right here, folks. We're gonna do a channel switch. Okay, I can switch you 2. All right, so Mako needs to go to 2. And FPVCH to 5. All right, channel change complete. Once again, channel change for Mako Reactor and FPVCH. Mako going to R2, FPVCH going to R5. We are locked and loaded. We are not. Oh, Outset says it's a tie for first place between this one and the EU Championships track. Okay, they're both good tracks. I'm a little partial to this one though. It's put together by my homie Noah. I bet when he was building that leaning triple of Pisa in the sim, it seemed so easy. Oh yeah, it's a couple of clicks. You're good to go. All right, we got our final pilots coming back to the pilot chairs. As soon as we get some butts and chairs, we're going to get some quads in the air here. Okay, our flight line director and track designer Noah is getting things settled in here. We're going to do a quick audio check just to make sure that the computer lady wants to talk.
First and foremost.
And she does. All right, guys, last deep breath. No objections to video. Arm it up. Hit it on the bong. All right. There she is. Core temperature at 196 degrees for Erratic. That is fire. Sliding up to the upper left with Pino in the clean air right now. Mako hot on his heels, and FPVCH also, no, excuse me, FPVCH in the lead compared to Mako. Getting into that hurdle gate a little bit quicker. Now into the dive
Pino
cube.
24 flat.
Clean air still to Pino in the upper left. Definitely his heat to lose on this one. Mako is grinding down on FPVCH right now. Erratic
Make slow
is
reactor
flying smooth,
33.9.
flying fast into that cube dive herself. Everybody's looking to line up lap number 1. Pino with a pace of 2 and
Erratic
55 right now.
42.9.
He's pushing, but not pushing too hard. Absolutely. That's
Pino
smart flying from Pino
26.4.
right there.
Pino done with
As
a
he locks
50.4
down
top
that
2
first
consecutive
bump up.
result.
Who's going to join him? Is it going to be FPVCH or Mako? Oh, and there's FPVCH. Wow, what a great performance from those two. Pino looked like he was in absolute locked-in cruise
Make slow
mode right
reactor
there. Not pushing too
32.2.
hard,
Make slow
but
reactor
knowing
done with a
exactly how fast he
106.2 top
needs
2
to go.
consecutive
As he
result.
warms
5
up
seconds
the
left.
fingers in the sticks here today in race number 2. All right, guys, that's going to finish it up. Go ahead and finish your laps. But don't worry, it's double elimination, which means that we are not saying goodbye to either Mako or Erratic just yet.
All pilots are... First and foremost,
All right, guys, we are now rolling on to race number 3 here today.
up. Currently up, race number 3. Open class. Bracket, winners, 1 to 3. Race order is NOS FPV, Static, Phalanx, The Wizard of Slow.
It's a simple jack. All right, guys, so we got 12 people watching now. We need to bump this up. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you have not done so.
The Wizard of Slow.
So we got the Wizard, the first heat for the Wizard here as he gets ready. Looks like he's got, are you going to fly from race ops, bro? No? That's too bad. I was hoping you'd fly sitting right next to me.
First and foremost, go faster. Don't suck.
I feel like that goes without saying. First and foremost, don't suck. So we have people from all over the Northeast and Canada here. Looks like our flight line director says we got 3. All right, I got the green light from the flight line director here. One last deep breath. Go ahead and arm your quads. Hit it on the bong.
The body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects. A brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat starts swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation.
Static 27.6.
High blood pressure.
NOS FPV 30.3.
Looks like the clean air belonging to Static and NOS right now as they're looking to lock down their bump ups. Wizard of Gauze absolutely ripping it in the bottom right now. Phalanx, a late qualifier, had to get her in this morning.
The
but
Wizard
he
of
is
Slow
looking pretty smooth, pretty
43.6.
fast himself. Looks like Static looking to come around and end that run, and there he is. There's Static with his
Static
two.
27.5, Static done with a 55.2 top
Once
2
again,
consecutive
this is
result.
just the first
NOS
run for
FPV
these guys, so
30.1,
we're not
NOS
saying goodbye
FPV
to
done with a
anybody
1,
just
0.4
yet.
top 2 consecutive
Good job from
result.
Static and NOS FPV right there as they punch their tickets to the winners.
45
bracket
seconds left.
round. Go ahead and finish up your laps.
Wizard of Slow 43 flat. The Wizard of Slow done with a 126.6 top 2
let me do a little
consecutive
bit
result.
of lifetime magic here.
The race
as
is completed.
I bump up and bump down, and we are going to move on to race number 4. Bumping up Static and NOS, and the Wizard of Gauze and Phalanx are going to go down to the So You're Saying There's a Chance bracket, but they are not down and out just yet.
Up next, race number 4. Open class. Bracket, winners.
Little
1
look
to
at our
4.
brackets here.
Race order is Noyacle, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags. Fastodon, Current.
All right, we had to do a little bit of lifetime magic here as it looks like the lady inside this machine wanted to bump Mako instead of FPVCH. She'll allow it, yeah. All right, guys. So, looks like we're at race number 4 here. Noikal, Bagzilla, Fastodon, and Current. Noikal on R1. Bagzilla on R2, Fastodon R5, and Current R6. You did not. All right, once again, a little bit of lifetime magic going on here with some channel swaps. All right, so race number 4, once again, we got Noikal, Bagzilla, Fastodon, and Current.
First and foremost.
All right, guys. We good to go, Flightline? All right, no objections. Last deep breath. Arm him up. Hit it on the bong. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean start from these folks. I think think the battle right now is going to be between Fastodon, Current, and Bagzilla, as they are all ripping it right now. Up into the upper left with Neukaus. He's already hit that cube, looking to punch his ticket to lap number 2. Fastodon into the dive cube himself, looking like he is not too far behind, about 3 to 4 elements.
Frequency 5880.
Little bit of bobbles from Bagzilla as he looks to get his fingers in motion. Current down there, looking smooth, looking fast in the bottom right.
Bobby Bags, 41.7.
There
Current
it is.
39.8. Neukel 22.3. Neukel done with a 46 flat top 2 consecutive result.
Who's going to join him? And there's Bobby Bags. Fastodon had the clean air, but a little bit of a bobble from him. And Bags recovers just in time to punch his ticket on that one.
All pilots are finished. Current 36.3.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and clean them up. Get ready to rinse and repeat on to race number 5.
The race is completed.
As I finish this race and do a little bit of lifetime bump up magic here for Neucal and Bagzilla, pushing Current and Fastodon down to the "so you're saying there's a chance" bracket. All right,
next,
moving right
race
along
number 5.
to race number 5.
Open class.
We have Revision
Bracket.
A, Menace,
Losers,
Erratic,
1-1.
and Mako
Race
Reactor.
order
This is our first
Revision
second
Slag.
chance bracket
Menace.
race here.
Erratic.
Race
Make slow
number
reactor.
5 is, unfortunately, these are all 4 amazing people, but we're going to have to say goodbye to 2 of them. And this is going to be a tight one. Revision A, Menace, Erratic, and Mako.
High paying and reward. Did you know the base salary is over $105,000 after the first 5.5 years?
First and foremost,
Available now. Search Join DOC
go faster.
or go to nyc.gov/join-DOC. Then scroll to correction officer. Register today to take the test.
Oh, we got GeoRam in the chat. What's going on, buddy? The Hoot Boys hooked in GeoRam. Yes, Hooked. This track is definitely on the sim. I think it's called New England Open Class Championships. Is that correct, Noah? It's called NOS. Oh, everybody knows NOS, the creator. NOS, the creator. All right. Here we go. We got 4 thumbs. Just waiting for our flight line. We're good to go. I got green lights. Last deep breath, guys. Arm them up. Hit it on the bong. All right, clean start from Revision A, Mako, and Erratic. I'm still looking at Menace on the line, and there it is. There's the let's go as he finally finds flight here. Sliding up to the upper left with Erratic. She is into the leaning tower of triple. Revision A in the bottom left hits that dive cube perfectly. Mako is lining it up herself, also dive cube. About half an element behind Revision A right now. Those two have the clean air. Upper left for Erratic as she is now about an element and a half behind
Make
Mako.
slow
Oh,
reactor
Menace goes down.
35.9.
I'm looking at a fuzzy crack screen right here.
Erratic
Revision
41.7.
A in the bottom left has some lap traffic I think he's dealing with. That is a battle right there. Into the leaning tower of triple for Revision A. Oh, a little bit of a bobble, but he catches it just in time into that air gate, through the hurdle gate section, into that dive cube. Sliding to the bottom right with Mako as she works her way up that ascending triple. Little bit of lap traffic for her as well, as her and Revision A look to lock this down. It is their heat to take. And there it
More
is.
slow reactor
There's 1 and 2
35.2.
at
slow
the
reactor
exact
done with
same
a
time for our 2
111.1
bump
top
ups,
2
Revision A and
consecutive
Mako
result.
Reactra. That was simultaneous bump up right there.
All pilots
Well
are
done,
finished.
guys.
Erratic 40.7. Erratic done with 122.4 top 2 consecutive result.
Once again, what an amazing performance from Erratic and Menace over the last couple of days. Erratic was one of our wild card Chase the Ace winners, which propelled her into this final 16 pro class
15
bracket.
seconds left.
But unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to 2 people here
The
as
race
much as
is
we don't
complete
want
and-
to. And that would be... Oh, I'm looking at this. No, it should be Revision A. Revision. Where's he at? And Mako. Artie, you got in, right? Yeah. Yeah, isn't that weird? Yes, we can do that. Once. Yeah, I fixed it.
Give me from 7 on, please.
All right, appreciate it. Here we go. So we are now moving on to
Up next,
race number 6
race
of
number
14.
6.
This is
Open class.
back up
Bracket.
to a winners bracket
2 to
race
1.
now.
Race
We have
order is
Wesley, Baxony, Pino,
Wesley
and
FPV,
FPVCH.
Baxoni, Pino, FPVCH. First and foremost, don't suck. Go faster. First and foremost, go faster.
Oh, we got Weebleed Man in the chat. What's going on, brother? As you guys can see here, I'm doing a little bit of double duty, little announcing, little race director stuff, and also running the live time wizardry here, which is kicking and screaming all the way through here, but we're making it happen. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon right now. We got this going a little bit late, but we are making up ground as I have a double flight line director duo out there just whipping folks into shape. All right, so once again, Wesley FPV on R1, Baxony on R2, Pino on R5, and FPVCH on R6. So while we're waiting for this this heat, how we doing, Flightline? Good? Noah? All right, guys, no objections. Once again, last deep breath. Arm them up. Hit it on the bong. Pino definitely got through. He blasted out there. A little bit of rubbing his racing, but they worked it out as Baxony is crash flipping himself right now, looking to get back up in the air. Sliding down to the bottom right with FPVCH as he hits that dive cube himself. This is a fast
Wesley
heat right here between these four.
23.7.
Slide to the upper left with Wesley.
FPVCH
He is definitely
28.2.
out with the clean air right now onto the lead lap, getting joined by Pino into the leaning triple of Pisa. Coming around that hurdle gate section. Pino has put the nose down right now as he knows it's time to make up ground. FPVCH now over the hurdle into the gate section himself, looking to line up that cube dive. Ascending triple for FPVCH, looking smooth, looking fast. As we have Wesley FPV. He's now in. Or is he down? He went down.
FPVCH 28 flat. FPVCH done with a 56.3
so we got
top 2
FPVCH
consecutive
who's
result.
down, who's now finished. So how are we going to sort this one out? Baxony's crashed out, so he's definitely out. Who made it further on that one, Wesley
All
or
pilots
Pino?
are finished. 45 seconds left.
Who made it further there? Hang on, guys, as we sort this out.
30 seconds left.
We're going to go ahead and just finish the race, and we're going to figure out who our bump ups are.
The race is completed.
Pino, Wesley, which one of you guys made it further? Pino, you won? Yep. Okay. Okay. Wesley went down, and FPVCH made it through. Yeah. Yeah, it's you and Pino. You and Pino are bumping. Excellent. All right, a little bit of lifetime magic here, and we are bumping up and getting ready to bump on to race number 7.
Up next, race number 7. Open class. Bracket, losers, 1 to 2. Race order is the Wizard of Slow, Phalanx, Current, Fastodon.
By the time I hit my 50s, I'd learned a few things, like how family is precious. Work can always wait. And 99% of people over 50 already have the virus that causes shingles. Not everyone at risk will develop it, but I did. The painful, blistering rash disrupted my life for weeks. Don't learn about your shingles risk the hard way. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist today. Sponsored by GSK.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop...
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's out there on the pilot line. Again, this is the final, so we want to make sure everything's ready to go. It looks like I got one that's ready.
With Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they
All right.
Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
I see 2 butts and chairs. Current, Fastodon, you guys good? He's a little bit, yeah, he's a little bit fuzzy here. He's on R2, so he shouldn't have any issues. No. We haven't had issues on R2 in a couple of days. That might be gear. You gonna try to fly through it, Fastodon? Race ops confirmed that you are a little bit spotty. All right, guys, 1 minute timer. We are doing a quad swap. If you need to unplug on the line, go ahead and do so. That is correct, Outset. The track is not official, but it is definitely available for download. If you guys want to go ahead and download that track and fly along with us, you can pretend like you're at this event. They put it in. Yeah, it's in the chat. Yeah, all caps. Pinos. Pinos. That's how it's spelled. I'm positive. Pinoss. Pinos. Oh. Pinos. These guys are trying to get me in trouble. All right, guys. We good to go? No objections to video. Arm them up. Send it on the bong.
Frequency 5769.
There's Current. Just popped in there. Clean launch from the Wizard of Oz and Fastodon as we have a little bit of racing and rubbing going on here between those two. Into the high gate for Fastodon. Looking like his video has cleaned up a little bit. Through the ascending ladder, lining up that dive cube, sliding in the upper left with Current right now. Dive cube himself also looking smooth. Phalanx working his way up the ascending ladder. Down to the bottom right for Mgoz right now as he has found another gear. Lining up lap number 1. He is on to the lead lap.
39.7.
Joining Fastodon. Through that air gate for Fastodon, lining up that cube dive into the ascending ladder. To the second cube and through. Current in the air gate right now, over the hurdle into that first cube dive himself, into the ascending ladder.
Frequency 5103 Fastodon done with a 103.2 top 2 consecutive result.
Wizard of Oz
The
with
Wizard
a
at
mistake.
45.7.6. The Wizard at slow done with a 104.3 top 2 consecutive result.
Current right now locks
All
down number
pilots
2.
are finished.
Who's going to join him?
42.4 Current done with a 119.5 top 2 consecutive result. 30 seconds left.
Looks like we got Fastodon and Current right now. I see some cones around, so Fastodon definitely in the landing area. The Wizard of Oz,
15 seconds
unlucky
left.
rub on that gate, bringing him down, and he just could not crash
10,
flip in time.
9,
Looking
8,
like we're going to bump up
7,
Fastodon and Current
6,
on that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great job from Wizard of Oz and Phalanx here over the last couple of days. Hate to say goodbye to anybody, but unfortunately, 2 gots to go and 2 bump up. Better if this gear system work. Hang on. That's not the Current. Yeah, we're all the way over here now. We just ran number 7. So you're looking at 8, 9, 10, and 11 so far. Excellent. So we're gonna. I'm good on the line. I don't think it's the cable.
First and foremost.
All right, we got the computer lady back up on the audio. All right, so bringing it up right now. Unfortunately, we got to say goodbye to the Wizard of Oz and Phalanx on that one. Once again, 2 people I never want to see go bye-bye in any event. Bagzilla, you are on channel R6. Noical, you on R5. Nos on R1. And Static on R2. You on R6, Bobby.
First and foremost.
R6. All right, so we're getting ready here for race number 8. 8 of 14 in the New England Open Class Championships here in beautiful Buxton, Maine. And it is beautiful here. Almost an 80-degree day in October. We'll take it here in southern Maine. All right, we got our last 2 pilots coming back to the pilot chairs. Our TQ Noical looking to lock down this winner's bracket race. But he's going to have his hands full with Bagzilla, Nos, and Static. This is a heater, folks. All right. Any objections to video, go ahead and scream out loud and proud. Otherwise, take one more deep breath. Arm your quads. Hit it on the bong. All right, guys, that's a false start for the midair rule. Go ahead and bring them back in. If you need to change batteries, go ahead and do so, as we have a little bit of gate repair to do on the start-finish gate. Who was that? They murdered that gate. So we're going to re-announce this race here.
Currently up, race number 8. Open class. Bracket, winners, 2-2.
3750 Productions doing a little bit of camera work to show what happened to that start-finish gate.
Bobby
that thing
Bags,
just
Bobby Bags,
exploded
Bobby
on that
Bags.
one. And once again, guys, this is finals, which means we are definitely going to false start that one. Get everybody all resituated, re-batteried up, and we're going to go again. We'll give them just a couple of minutes here to get their stuff together.
Domino's best deal ever is back. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time? So what are you gonna get this time? Order Domino's $9.99 best deal ever before it's gone.
All I want to know is the quad good? So while we're waiting for this gate repair, just take a moment just to thank our sponsors: Dogcom, Wrecked, Fly Tribe Magazine, Radio Master, Fly High FPV, GemFan, and VCI. And not without mention is Artie Art with his custom-designed CNC frames. Amazing frames, by the way. Some of the best racing frames I think I've ever seen. Huge shout out to Noah and all the Race Ops team and Flightline crew here. Track designer Noah, also creator of our championship medals here today in Buxton, Maine, for the New England Open Class Championships. For those of you that don't get to attend too many drone races like this, you know, you're getting a good camera view of what happens when you absolutely explode a gate. Let's see how many people we can get out there to get this together. Oh, there you go, Mikey. Yeah, that's working. Yep. Did you really have to do that type of motion to get that in there? Maybe not. Maybe not. So once again, that was a mid-air rule, and that is the only one for this race. So next time we are good to go no matter what. Obviously, unless they explode the start-finish gate again, in which case we will stop. And depending on who has that mid-air, we will decide what the penalty is after that. It's a good thing we have extra gates here with Nerds Multi-GP. You guys are getting a good view of the delicious pizza that we had delivered here with Dennis the Menace. It's Pizza Cam. Quick look at our brackets brought to you by 3750 Productions. For those of you that don't know that story, it was the original year of New England Championships for Whoops, and we were trying to figure out what the ticket costs were going to be, and you know, Fitty had the amazing idea of making it $37.50, as if anybody carries quarters. So you're just gonna have He's gonna have a pocket full of quarters, like a change dispenser, to make change. Best ticket price ever. So what's going on in the chat right now? What are you guys up to out there? There you are. All right, guys. Our gate has been repaired. We've got new batteries in. We've got pilots down. All 4 ready to go. All right, guys. Last deep breath. No objections to video. Hit it on the bong. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Clean start this time. No sacrificial start gate today. Static just blasts into that leaning triple. Sliding down to the bottom left with Neucal, and the clean air appears to be all his right now as he is on to lead lap number 2. Bagzilla looking to join him, and there's Static.
NOS FPV 27.6.
All right, we got a couple
Static
people on lead lap
28.3.
number 2 right now.
Bobby Bags 29.3.
Can Neucal lock it down into that first spot? And there it is. Neucal's in. Who's going to join him? The cries from the crowd for Bobby Bags right there as Static punches his ticket. Oh no!
With a 55.4
Bobby
top 2 consecutive
Bags.
results.
That's okay, because this is still a winner's bracket.
NOS FPV
This is still a
35.1.
winner's
NOS
bracket,
FPV
folks. That
done with a
means nobody's going home
102.8
just
top
yet.
2 consecutive result.
Nobody's going home, but we have to bump up 2 and bump down 2, and the bump
45
ups are
seconds
gonna be
left.
Neucal and Static.
The race is completed.
Looks like Bobby smoked a motor on that last one. Wait a second. Dude, you're in a heat with Static, Nos, and Neucal, and you're going to take it easy? I don't think that's a good strategy. I'm just saying. I think you need to take it fast. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a little live time magic behind the scenes here as I bump up our 2 winners on that race number 8 for the New England Open Class Championships. All right, moving on
Up next,
to
race number 9. Open class.
And this is,
Bracket,
so you're saying there's
losers,
a chance
2 to 1.
race number 9 bracket.
Race order is Make Slow Reactra,
the second chance,
Revision
AKA
Slay,
the sad.
Wesley FPV.
We will never call it the
Back
losers
Sony.
bracket though, because there's nobody here that's losing today. Everybody's a winner when it's this gorgeous outside and you're flying drones.
First and foremost. Currently up, race number 9. Open class. Bracket, losers, 2 to 1. Race order is Make Slow Reactra.
Wild Type's in the chat
Revision
saying that
Slay,
angled
Wesley
3-gate cork
FPV,
is interesting. Yes,
Back
that is
Sony.
the leaning triple of Pisa, and it is interesting. That's one way to say it. Honestly, it flows amazing, though. I love seeing these pilots rip that thing. Like we were talking about earlier, right? Like, I'm sure as Nos is designing this thing and just making clicks in Velocidrone, it seemed so easy. And then it came to actually build it in real life, and I think we realized that this is not Velocidrone. All right, I got 4 pilots coming back to the line with looks of determination on all of their faces. Unfortunately, I have to say goodbye to 2 of these pilots, as much as I don't want to say goodbye to any of them, and 2 of them are going to move on.
What's RSV? Stanley, it's a virus that could be serious for older people, and if you catch it, you could wind up in the hospital.
So there's no gift?
Stanley.
All right, pilots are taking their final seats and their final deep breaths here. All right, settle in for the ride, guys. No objections to video. Arm them up. Hit it on that bong.
I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. Restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galeria, And of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slide.
Little bit of a rub run on Baxany right there as he recovers beautifully. Bottom left with revision A as he hits that leaning triple of Pisa. Looking to line up that air gate, hurdle gate, kicking it back around. This is my favorite section outside of the leaning triple. My favorite section is this ascending ladder. This
Wesley FPV
cube dive to
24.7.
ascending ladder to cube dive. Wesley FPV looking to fly smooth and fast himself right now. All he
Make
needs
slow
to be
reactor
is 1 or 2 here.
Baxony
Baxany has definitely
33.5.
recovered into a gear that he did not have before. Mako Reactor looking smooth, looking fast in the bottom right now. She lines up the leading triple. And there's Wesley.
Wesley FPV
Who's gonna join him?
26.7. Wesley FPV done with a
Baxany
51.4
with
top
another
2
little bump.
consecutive result.
They are not being nice to these gates today, folks.
Baxony
It's anybody's game
27.7. Baxony
between
done
Mako,
with a
Revision, and
101.2
Baxany.
top 2 consecutive
Mako's going
result.
for it. She beat him.
All pilots are
Mako
finished.
Reactra takes down
Make
Revision
slow
A.
reactor 33.9.
by
Make slow
a
reactor done
microsecond.
with 107.1 top 2 consecutive
I was watching
result.
it. That was amazing. She had a little bit of a bobble lining up that little run, that little nerd's cone run into the start-finish gate, but she put the nose down and flew through that bobble amazingly to beat
seconds
Revision
left.
A. That was tight racing at the final gate. But unfortunately, we have to bump 2 up and bump 2 home. Go ahead and finish this
The race is completed.
No, this is a second chance. This is a sad bracket. Unfortunately, I'm sad because I'm clicking 2 people to go home right now. Mako Reactra and Wesley bumping up in an amazing battle between her and Revision A on that final stretch. I was watching it real time. I don't need DVR review for that one. She just nosed ahead of him. Unbelievable round right there for her. I don't think so. You were already done with 2? All right, looks like we may need a DVR review. Well, Baxany's saying that he didn't land after 2. Yeah. We're gonna fix that. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. You were. That's what. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was watching you guys' screen and I thought Baxany. Definitely. I want to bump him up. All right, so let's scroll over here and fix this. You got it. All right, where is it? Let me grab Baxany, throw him over there, and we're good. Well, unfortunately, it's Revision A and Mako going home after a quick review. I think he kept flying. That's why. Well, he was still further back out on the track when you and Artie had that final battle there. Oh yeah, absolutely. I was looking at you two crossing the finish line, and Baxany was still out on the track. He should land. Yeah. Correct. So pilots, just a quick reminder, when you finished your 2 laps, just go ahead and land in the landing area, and that way we're 100% certain we see you on the ground, we see you surrounded by the cones, and then we know we're good to go. So a quick look at our brackets here, brought to you by 3750 Productions, as things are looking to shape out here into our final 2 races. 13 and 14 is what's going to decide it all there in the middle of that screen.
Up next, race number 10. Open class.
All right, guys.
Bracket.
Number 10
losers,
is
2-2.
So you're saying there's a
Race
chance
order
race
is
here. And that means
Fastodon.
once again, it is do or
Current.
die for
Nos
Fastodon,
FPV.
Current, Nos,
Bobby
and
Bags, Bobby
Bagzilla.
Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags. First and foremost,
Where is Nos? Where's Nos? Why would he leave? You're up, Nossie. Let's go. I'll go ahead, I'll tell you what, I'll make another race announcement.
currently up, race number 10. Open class.
Yeah, they fly
Bracket,
better that way.
Losers, 2-2.
You don't
Race
want to have
order
anything
is
weighing you down.
Fastodon. Current. Nos FPV. Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags.
Outset says Menace is making that pizza look good. It is good. MC2 said he placed a Weebleed order just to keep Zotek busy. Let me tell you something, my dude. He doesn't need your help. He's going to find something to do. So once again, we are looking at race number 10. So you're saying there's a chance bracket. That means that 2 of these guys are still alive and 2, unfortunately, are going home today here. It's been an amazing weekend of racing. As I said, many pilots getting 20-plus qualifying packs yesterday as we rolled all day long in beautiful Buxton, Maine.
First and foremost, don't suck.
And here comes Nos. He's feeling lighter. He's ready to go. All right, guys. No objections to video. Last deep breath. Arm him up. Send it on that bong. All right. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4 clean launch. There's Current. He likes to pop up on the Event RX system a little bit late. Makes us hold our breath here in race ops. Oh, Nos. Rainbow. Current. Down. The clean air is Fastodon and Bagzilla right now. All they have to do, that's beyond rubbing and racing. Current's back up. Looking to run down Fastodon and Bagzilla.
Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags,
keep
Bobby
it together,
Bags,
buddy.
35 flat.
We got the peanut gallery giving Bobby in-flight advice right now as he lines up that leaning triple of Pisa. Up to the upper left, we've got Current, who had a huge bobble at the beginning, but has recovered and going very smooth, very fast right now, looking to run down Fastodon and Bagzilla. The clean air still to Fastodon as Bagzilla is not far behind him. There's Fastodon punching his ticket. There's Bobby Bags punching his ticket. Let's go. And they are still alive here today.
Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, 29 flat. Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, done with a 104 flat.
What
top 2
a
consecutive
chaotic
result.
heat there. The crowd is just going wild here in Buxton, Maine, as Bobby Bags was literally getting in-flight adjustment announcements
30 seconds left.
and advice. That's ridiculous. Bad luck for Current as he had a bobble.
Current
He had the speed, I think, to take a
Current done
bull
with a
down,
131
but just
flat
could
top
not
2
catch
consecutive
up
result.
after that huge bobble in the beginning. Very, very unfortunate for Nos. He went
15
Rainbow
seconds
Road
left.
early in this race.
10. The race is completed.
So it looks like we're bumping up Fastodon and Bagzilla, and as much as I don't want to, I have to say goodbye to Current and track designer Nos FPV here today. Sad but true. These guys did amazing. All right, a little lifetime magic as we roll on
Up next,
to race number
race
11.
number 11.
And we are back
Open
up
class.
to a winner's bracket race
Bracket.
here. Race number
Winners,
11
3-1.
features
Race order
FPVCH,
is
Pino, Static, and
FPVCH,
NoiCal.
Pino, Static,
You are R1, my dude.
Noical.
So our TQ NorCal hasn't flown in quite a long time, been doing the college thing, but it looks to me like he hasn't skipped a beat out there as he came in here and TQ'd from the start. The unfortunate part here is that we are not running Ironman, so he's going to have to earn it in the end. Yeah, race number 11 out of 14. You got to get it. You got to get 2 aces. Looks like we are going to have time. It's only 2 o'clock. We might do it. We might do a full second 16-person bracket. We might just nullify these results and just start this thing over again. We're going fast. Correct. It usually doesn't go this fast. These guys have been ready to go. Sure can. Let me scroll over for you. There we go. All right, so we've rinsed and repeated right back up to the winners brackets here. Race number 11, once again, featuring FPV CNH, Pino, Static, and NorCal, our TQ here today on R1, Static on R2, Pino on R5, and FPVCH on R6.
First and foremost, don't suck. Go faster.
We are ready to roll here, I think. Thanks to 3750 Productions, I got a beautiful look at the pilot line right there. I can see all 4 of them. All right, just waiting for that final pilot to settle in right now. All right, guys. Last deep breath. No objections to video. Arm your quads. Send it on the bong. Looks like we got a clean 1, 2, 3, 4 start from NorCal, Static, Pino, and FPVCH. As we will see who is the first to enter that leaning triple of Pisa. Looks to be the battle is between Static and NorCal right now, but that just means the battle for clean air as they have got to go smooth.
NorCal 20.9.
Down the bottom left with Pino right now. He is catching up, gaining
Static
ground about an element and a half
24.7.
behind Static. FPVCH not far behind him.
26.5.
This is a heater here, folks. Up to the upper left with NorCal as he is already into that hurdle section, looking to line up that double dive, double triple ladder. There it is. NorCal. Little ball from him. Great recovery. Here he is. Punches his ticket. Who's going to join him?
22.4. NorCal done with a 43.4 top 2 consecutive result.
Yeah, that was Static already in. He was already in and pitted.
FPVCH 26.1. FPVCH done with a 52.7 top 2 consecutive result.
That was Static and Noik, right? Did he crash out? He did, yeah, only one. Yeah, oh my goodness, it was FPVCH. Okie dokie.
45 seconds left.
That's unfortunate. But this is still a winner's bracket, guys, so nobody's going home just yet. We're going to kick a couple of these guys down, and then they'll just be one race away from semifinals. That's why I want to make sure. Yeah, have Big Peen come see me. It picked up nothing from Pino. Yeah, but that's okay because what matters is how many laps they do. So we don't need timing for that. We just need confirmation. No. You did. It just didn't pick you up, that's all. Yeah, so you're good. All right, so we're bumping Pino and NorCal. But again, nobody's going home out of this race. You still have another chance. Let me do a little lifetime magic, and I will bring up the next race for you, Bobby. Yes. So we got Bagzilla, Fastodon, Baxony, and Wesley FPV in this. So you're saying there's a chance. Bracket race number 12. 12 out of 14. But don't worry.
First and foremost.
All right, we've got the computer lady audio back. She likes to duck in and out on me. Pretty typical. I'm glad we sorted that out. That's why we have DVR review. Great view of the pilot line right now. Thanks to 3750 Productions. While we're waiting, we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. In no particular order, we have VCI, Fly High FPV, GemFan, thank you GemFan Mike, Radio Master, Fly Tribe Magazine, Wrecked with Josh and Jennifer, and Dogcom. Never forget about Arthur LeBlanc as well, who has provided some of his amazing custom frames, racing frames, some of the best I've ever seen.
Disney Campaign Manager. Tap the banner to learn more. We're Paint Care, and we're all about keeping it simple. We make recycling leftover.
Wait a second. Did we seriously Oprah the Dogcom lipos? That's awesome. You get a Dogcom. You get a Dogcom. All right, guys. No objections to video. Last chance. Deep breath. Oh, I'm hearing a wait. We good? All right. Arm him up. Hit it on the bong. That is a midair rule, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it back in. We are going to fault start that. It doesn't matter if there's contact resulting in a crash before the start finish gate. It's a whole shot. Yeah. The contact. I saw 2 quads hit, and Bobby was not through yet. All 4 quads have to get through. I want to make sure they get a clean launch. They're gonna get it if they rub and they don't. Absolutely, this is an elimination round. We got to make sure we're clean through that start finish gate. I got you, Bobby. I got you, Bobby. You got a second here. We're good. I'll tell you what, Mark's going to take a look at some views here out on the track. While we're waiting. So we have a trivia prize giveaway right now. If anybody here can name the first multi-GP champion, you have to come up to Race Ops and you're going to get a free GemFan hat. That's year number 1, guys. You have to know the year and the champion. Who was it? Chat, do you know the answer? Night Fury was the winner. Okay, Baxony knew that. Did you Google it, Baxony? He says no Google. All right, so beautiful shot right now of the leaning triple of Pisa out there. Once again, that is 3 gates in a ladder configuration that has been tipped all the way over on its side for a descending corkscrew action here. It's a beautiful gate. Everybody's been having fun with it. Not the easiest to set up, but you know something? I haven't seen it knocked down once all day long, or yesterday for that matter. All right. We've got some new props on the Bagsmobile as he gets ready to go out there. Once again, that is the one and only hole shot rule for this particular race. So if there's any rubbing again, we are racing. Once again, the one and only hole shot rule for this race. And that's on a race-by-race basis, obviously. Every single time we come to a new race in this bracket, the hole shot rule is available again. All right, we got our pilots coming back to the pilot seats. Getting ready to rinse and repeat this one more time. Once again, this is race number 12 of 14. They are so close, they can taste it. And we got 4 fast boys in this one with Wesley FPV, Baxany, Fastodon, and Bagzilla. None of them want to go home, but unfortunately, 2 got to go. And 2 get to stay. Who's it going to be? All right, final settle into your chairs. No objections to video. Deep breath. Arm them up. Hit it on that bong. All right, we are 1, 2, 3, 4 clean that time, ladies and gentlemen. As Wesley FPV has shot out to the clean air, sliding up to the upper right with Baxany. He is already into that leaning triple of Pisa, coming around that hurdle gate section and going to line up my favorite part of this track, the double dive cube ascending ladder. Down to the bottom left with Fastodon, he is looking smooth
Wesley
and fast
FPV
right now, going through that
23.2.
second dive cube himself,
Baxony
looking to line up
flat.
the last section of this track.
Bobby
Bagzilla
Bags,
is in
Bobby
for one.
Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, 29.3. Frequency
Who is going to join him
5769.
here on this clean air run? Baxany nose down, looking to catch up. Beautiful ascending ladder from him over to Wesley FPV in the upper left-hand corner. He is in. And
Wesley
there's one.
FPV 25
Who's going
flat.
to join
Wesley
him?
FPV done with a 48.2 top 2
Baxany.
consecutive result.
What a heater run from
Baxony
those guys. All
25.2.
4 of them.
Baxony done with a 50.2 top 2
As
consecutive
Wesley
result.
and Baxany
All pilots
lock
are
it down,
finished.
followed very
Bobby
closely
Bags,
by
Bobby
Bagzilla.
Bags,
What a
Bobby
great
Bags, Bobby
performance
Bags,
from all 4 of these
29.6.
pilots.
Bobby
Fastodon
Bags,
looks
Bobby
to
Bags,
finish
Bobby
up his
Bags,
pack.
Bobby Bags done with a 59 top 2 consecutive result. 45 seconds left.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to say goodbye to 2 of these pilots.
The race is...
We are bumping up Wesley and Baxany. Wesley and Baxany bumping up. Bagzilla and Fastodon, you guys have a prize coming to you right now. Mako, do you wanna hand that to him and do a quick interview?
Lewis Capaldi partnered with BetterHelp to share how therapy helped him. I have neglected to look after myself in the past, both mentally and physically, and I have made promises to myself that I haven't kept. I think for me, it's accepting that I'm always going to have this stuff there. less about how I respond.
Fastidon and Bobby Bags, can you come over?
Base level. Learn more about online therapy and save 10% at betterhelp.com/Spotify Music.
I'm sad to see you both go. Come on over. Yeah, we have consolation prizes for you. Excellent flying to you both, even though I'm a little jealous that you both beat me.
It's all right.
Courtesy of Gent Band, we have Yuki and Hurricane props.
Nice. Thank you.
Can you tell me about your nerves, Bobby Bags?
My God, there's no drug that can compare to this. You know what I'm saying? I had a blast today.
All right, how did it feel to beat Mako Reactora?
Oh, this was the rematch we were waiting for.
We were. Good job, guys.
All right. Our event director, Mako Reactora, handing out some consolation prizes to two amazing pilots out there. The battle was real here today, but unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Bagzilla and Fastidon as Wesley and Baxony are bumping up. A little lifetime love, and let's get it done. There we go, bumping them on up. And now
Up next,
we are moving
race
on.
number
This is
13.
the semifinal run
Open
right
class.
here. It's technically
Bracket.
a second chance
Losers.
bracket run.
4-1.
But this is race number
Race order
13 to
is
14. The two
FPV
winners here
CH.
are going to join
Static.
the winners
Wesley
in the finals.
FPV. Baxony. First and foremost. Go faster. Currently up, race number 13. Open class. Bracket.
So all four of these
losers,
pilots here,
4-1.
as we listen to the
Race
computer
order
lady
is
announce them out.
FPVCH. Static. Wesley FPV. Baxony.
So these guys are all going to send it on this one. Static, Wesley, Baxony, and FPVCH all have the capability to knock any of the other three out. This is anybody's game here today. And this, so you're saying there's a chance semi-final race here. Once again, the two winners are going to bump up to the finals. And unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to two of these. And they're going to end up placing 5th and 6th here today in this New England Open Class Championships. Once again, huge shout out to VCI, Fly High FPV, GemFan, Radio Master, Fly Tribe Magazine, Wrecked, and Dogcom. And once again, Dogcom, they sent so many batteries that every single participant in this race got a Dogcom. We literally Oprah'd that all over it. 6S Dogcom packs, 1481. 1480. I was gonna say, who makes a 1481? That extra ma is what gets you across the finish line. Oh my goodness, this has been an absolutely crazy finals here as these guys are looking to get set up for their semifinal run here. Once again, two are moving into the finals to join TQ Neucal.
Up next, race number 14.
And the Big Peen.
Open class. Bracket. Winners. 4-1. Race order is Neucal. Pino. Up next, race number 13. Open class. Bracket. Losers. 4-1. Race order is FPVCH. Static. Wesley FPV. Baxony.
We need to get Roger Best to reprogram live time to not say losers. All right, we've got one pilot back to the pilot chairs already. Here comes Cody LeBurge, a.k.a. Static, as he gets ready to lock in to this semifinal round, followed closely by Baxony and FPVCH. A lot of Fly Tribe magazines going around here today. An amazing production done by them. Great magazines. I enjoy each and every one of them. Absolutely. I'm hearing it from Bobby Bags. They're the best. Don't get me singing. It's too early. All right, I'm going to take a quick scan around here. All right, I'm seeing butts and chairs. Time for some quads in the air. Last deep breath. No objection to video. Go ahead and arm your quads, pilots. Hit it on that bong. All right, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 clean start from all 4 of these pilots. Baxney with a bit of a bobble. What an amazing recovery from him. Sliding to the upper left with Wesley FPV. Looks like the clean air is to him as Static and FPVCH are sharing the same time and space on that leaning triple of Pisa. They are both ascending that ladder for the second cube dive. Oh, a little bobble from
Wesley
Static.
FPV 22
His battery
flat.
is not happy. Clean air for Wesley FPV in the upper left. All he has to do is hold it down and he can punch his ticket to the
Static
finals.
28.1.
Baxney has hit a new gear in the bottom left as he is not going to give up on this one. FPVCH looking to find that triple Pisa right now himself. Good air gate to the hurdle gate section. Static has recovered nicely, and he's now back
Wesley
on the grind.
FPV 25.1. Wesley FPV done with a
is in.
47.1
Who's gonna
top
join
2
him?
consecutive result.
It's FPVCH.
FPVCH 26.1.
My
FPVCH done
that
with a
was
52.7 top 2
round
consecutive
and some
result.
chaos right there.
All
But
pilots
Static
are
and
finished.
Baxney, unlucky.
Static 30 flat.
FPVCH
Static
and
done with a
Wesley have pulled it
58.1 top
out.
2 consecutive result.
What a great semifinals right there, ladies and gentlemen. And I never want to do it, but unfortunately, I have
45
to say goodbye
seconds
to 2
left.
of these. You were 56. 56.131. Yeah, not a problem. All right, guys, once again, I'm going to
30
finish this
seconds
race.
completed.
Do a little bit of live time magic here as we bump up Wesley FPV and FPVCH. And unfortunately, that means we are saying goodbye to Static and Baxney, 2 amazing pilots. Baxney made it all the way from Canada to race with us here today, and we never want to say goodbye to these guys, but unfortunately we do, finishing in that 5th and 6th spot as we have solidified our finals here today in beautiful Buxton, Maine. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of random giveaways here once we get through this first bracket. We'll just start Oprah and everything. This is the finals now. We
Up
just
next,
solidified it.
race number 14.
Here we go. This
Open
is the
class.
championship right here.
Bracket, winners, 4-1. Race order is Noyakal, Pino, Wesley FPV, FPVCH.
I didn't pick you up at all on the timer. Yeah, I know. It happened to Pino once too. I don't know why.
Because I'm not sure of the.
I don't know why it does that. The bottom line is you did, yeah, but FPVCH got in ahead of you though. You sure? Pretty sure. All right, so we're gonna take a double check on this. Yeah, go ahead. You can use my phone. So we're gonna double check on Baxney and FPVCH. Obviously, we want to make sure of that. Quick DVR review right here. So 3750 Productions is throwing up that bracket, and it is unofficial. Unofficial right now. Okay, so results are official. Looks like Race Ops had it right in real time. That's fine, but we want to double check on this stuff. So once again, our bump ups are going to stay, and our finals are locked in right now for this New England Open Class Championships. Once again, we have Noyakal on R1, our TQ, Pino on R5, Wesley FPV on R2, and FPVCH on R6. Let's go ahead and get ready to roll for this finals. And guys, this is going to be Chase the Ace, so you're going to have to earn it. No Iron Man. I love no Iron Man. I think, you know, if you TQ, I feel like you should be able to put 2 aces in your pocket.
First and foremost,
you got to win twice. Nah, we got enough time. We're gonna do the Chase the Ace normal format. What? All right, so apparently we are going to do no Chase the Ace because we're going to run this bracket again.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online.
All right, here we go, guys. We are ready for the
Pan
finals.
pizza with barbecue sauce.
Chase the Ace finals. That means you got to win twice.
Chicken, bacon, onions, jalapenos.
This got to be the best deal ever.
So what are you gonna get this time? Order Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone. Prices higher for some locations, online only for a limited time. Excludes XL and specialty. Parm stuffed crust is extra. Topping limit supply. Visit Domino's.com for full details.
Hi, I'm Jim. I'm not an actor, just a guy living with prostate cancer. My wife and I face each day head on. We asked my doctor about Xtandi enzalutamide.
Xtandi.
All right, guys, we got NorCal on R1,
cancer
Pino
that has
on
spread to other
R5,
parts of the
Wesley
body
FPV on
responds
R2,
to
and
a medical or
FPVCH on
surgical treatment to lower
R6.
testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and headache.
Visit Xtandi.com to watch my story.
All right. That's my happy face. We got a quick 2-minute timer running here. I don't know who we're timing, but I hope not. How many first and foremost have been
45
dropped?
seconds
Under
left.
46 or over? It's definitely under. I mean, there's been a lot of first and foremost. Here, we can rack them up, though.
First and foremost. First and foremost. First and foremost. First and foremost.
There you go, Jeffy. Here, you
30
want a couple
seconds
more?
left. First and foremost. First and foremost.
All right, here we go.
15 seconds left.
All right, guys. All right, we have all pilots seated here. Waiting for Wesley. I just killed the 2-minute timer. It had 15 seconds left. He's going to make it. Oh, he's at 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. No, we're not going to DQ Wesley. I'm just kidding, Wesley. We got the peanut gallery calling for the DQ. We're not going to do that for the finals here today. All right. Everybody settled in. Take your last deep breath. No objections to video. Arm them up. Hit it on that bong. All right, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 clean launch here between FPVCH, Pino, NorCal, and Wesley. It's going to be a heater final here. Looking like the clean air right now is in the upper left with NorCal. As I say that, I announce or curse him, but he recovers quickly. Wesley FPV looking on fire right now in the upper right. FPVCH not far
Wesley
behind him.
FPV
About an element and a half.
21.9.
Pino
Noble
looks to be in
23
second
flat.
place right now as he is lining up that descending
FPVCH
ladder section
25.6.
into the second leaning triple of Pisa. He is flying angry right now, just sending it. Clean air to NorCal right now as he's looking to punch his ticket with that first ace.
Wesley FPV 23.5. Wesley FPV done with a 45.4 top 2 consecutive result. Noikal 23.8. Noikal done with a 46.8 top 2
Results are
consecutive
unofficial
result.
right now. We are definitely waiting. Was that Wesley? Young Wesley took it. We're still unofficial, yeah.
45
I thought I
seconds
saw
left.
you barrel roll through.
All pilots are finished.
Yeah, you did. I saw you barrel roll through. That's why I said we're unofficial. I get people telling me that Wesley took it. Yes.
30 seconds left.
Do we need, if we need it? I know, it was same as last time, yeah. Yeah. Wesley.
15 seconds left.
We have Pedro 1, you 2.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
$58. All right, guys, go ahead and take the moments you need here to get another battery rolling, as we are going to run it again until somebody has 2 aces in their pocket. All right, here we go. We got 1 ace in the pocket of Pino, but we're not done yet.
The race is completed.
But no, it says he's on 57.69 for some reason. Yeah.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed
R5
pan,
is
thin
channel.
crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time, people got exactly what they wanted.
Pan pizza with barbecue sauce, mushrooms, and black olives.
Philly steak, extra cheese.
Chicken, bacon, onions, jalapenos.
This got to be the best deal ever.
So what are you gonna get this time? Order Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever before it's gone. Prices higher for some locations, online only for a limited time. Excludes XL and specialty. Parm stuffed crust is extra. Topping limited supply. Visit Domino's.com for full details.
All right, we're getting ready for the second run of this Chase the Ace final. I better stand down because that's probably not the view that everybody's looking for. Pino, we sorted it. It wasn't you. It was us. That's definitely the case. He already knew that. He's like, there's nothing wrong with my gear. You guys just can't set up the timing system properly. All right, we're looking for 4 butts and chairs before we kick off this second Chase the Ace race. All right, no objections to video. Take that last deep breath. Hit it on that bong, arm 'em up. One, two, three, four, clean shot. Oh, wow. Upper left for Neucal with the clean air right now. Wesley FPV looking to run him down about 2 elements behind. FPVCH has found a new gear in the bottom right.
Neucal 20.9.
Wesley down.
FPVCH 25.9.
Looks like FPVCH and Neucal have the track to themselves. Neucal looking to avenge that first ace loss. And there it is for Neucal.
Flat
Ace
Neucal
number
done with
1
a
for
42
him,
flat top
joining
2
Pino
consecutive
in the
result.
Ace Club as we get to rinse and repeat and do this once more.
All
FPVCH
pilots are
coming in
finished.
second, Wesley third, Pino
FPVCH
fourth on that run.
27.2 FPVCH
Just for
done
tallying
with
up
a
points.
53.2 top 2 consecutive result. "45 seconds left. The race is completed.
All right, we're not done yet, folks. We have 2 aces in 2 pockets, and we're gonna go again.
First and foremost, go faster.
All right, here we go. We're checking batteries, props, and straps here for our third Chase the Ace run. Once again, 1 ace in Pino's pocket, 1 ace in Neucal, our TQ's pocket. And we're getting ready to settle this unless one of the other 2 pilots can steal an ace themselves, and then we're going to go again. Is it just one or is it many? Looks like all of them. Here comes NorCal.
Celebrate Halloween with Dirty Heads. Live in concert. Friday, October 31st, Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort. With special guest, Hyrie. On sale Friday at 10 a.m. at theoceanac.com. Don't miss Dirty Heads.
All right, we are almost ready to go for race number 3 for this Chase the Ace final. Tree Seeker, you did miss Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags, Bobby Bags. He's still here, though. He got knocked out a couple of races ago in this finals. We're getting our final pilots up onto the pilot line now. Obviously, you know, in a Chase the Ace finals when they have to literally go back to back to back, which is the case here, and it could even be another back to back if we get a couple more aces from the other two pilots. But it is stressful on the gear and on the pilots, and they need a moment sometimes just to get their stuff together.
After the first 5.5 years, jobs are available now. Search Join DOC or go to nyc.gov/Join DOC. Then scroll to Correction Officer. Register today to take the test.
How we doing over there, Wes? Interesting. It is the finals.
First and foremost, Wesley FPV.
All right, our final two pilots are making their way to the pilot line. Ace in the pocket of Big Peen, Ace in the pocket of NorCal. Looking to have Wesley and FPVCH join them. Great shot out on the pilot line there from 3750 Productions. Last minute strategy discussions going on between the finalists. All right, we are just about ready here for race number 3 in this New England Open Class Championships Finals, Chase the Ace. Not that Iron Man was in effect, but had it been in effect, Big Peen would have knocked that out of Neucal's pocket early on that first ace. Neucal answers back with an ace himself, but we still have two very talented pilots with Wesley and FPVCH looking to grab an ace themselves and push this to a 4th race. All right, all pilots good to go. Last objection for video. Take that deep breath, arm your quads, hit it on that bong. One, two, three, four, clean start here from Wesley, Neucal, Pino, and FPVCH as they look to sort this out. Who's the first into the triple? That's going to be Neucal, followed by CH. Neucal's already in the second half of that track, looking to end this now. Up to the upper right with Wesley FPV. He has found a new gear himself in for lap number
Wesley
1, joining
FPV
Neucal the lead lap.
22.6.
Down to the bottom left with Pino also in for
26.3.
lead lap action.
Pino
FPVCH
28.1.
not far behind him, about 2.5 elements. Neucal looking to end this here as he's into the second section of this track. Coming around. And there's our champion.
Neucal 21.7. Neucal done with a 42.7 top 2 consecutive result. Pino
There's Pino taking
21.9.
second
Pino done
place,
with a
locks
50
it down.
top
Wesley
2
with third,
consecutive
and
result.
that is going to solidify
Wesley FPV
positions.
29.
No
Wesley
race-offs
FPV done with a
and no motocross
51.7 top
rules
2
needed here,
consecutive
folks.
result.
It is official.
All pilots are
with
finished.
Neucal, our champion,
FPVCH
reserve champion
28.6.
Pino,
FPVCH
third
done
place
with a
going to
55
Wesley,
flat top 2
and fourth
consecutive
place
result.
going to FPVCH. Excellent job, gentlemen.
45 seconds left. The race is completed.
All right, and the race is completed and it's gonna sit as it is on our lifetime leaderboard here with Neucal, the champion. Once again, Pino, reserve champion. Wesley, third place, and FPVCH with the reserve podium spots. Fourth place, what a great run from him all day long. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and gather these up. We're gonna do a quick podium. I'm going to give it to the event director, Mako Reactra, for the podium. As we get everybody set up, we also have a bunch more prizes. We're not done yet, folks. We're going to keep rolling after this. We have more fun to have here and some daylight left to do it with. So we're going to go ahead and get our prizes and medals handed out to our 4 champions. Yep. As soon as we can get them gathered up here, wrangle up these cats.
Tell me about the pressure, Pino. Okay. Where should I stand? Where should you stand? I'll just stand over here because, yeah, I don't know. We're going to know. Are we ready? All right, we're going to give out the podium prizes. So can we have fourth place come up? Chris, FPVCH. Yeah! Woo! Just happy to be here. He's so nice. All right, Chris. Congratulations. It's nice flying with you. Tell us, what was the pressure like in that last heat?
Oh, well, the pressure's always high, you know, it's finals, but I don't know, at some point you just have to realize that what's going to happen is what's going to happen, so just kind of chill out and enjoy it. It's crazy to be at this, you know, with people of that skill level, so I just tried to, you know, chill out and enjoy it, and, you know, if people crash out, then you'll get ahead, or if people make a mistake, you'll get ahead, and you have to fly within your own limits, so it's, you know, it's always a good time.
You have such a good attitude. Thanks for coming out, and we hope you enjoy your prizes. See you next time. All right, third place, Wesley. Come on up. Woo, Wesley. Oh, Wesley, Radio Master loves you. Congratulations on your third place podium finish. What was that last heat like for you? Because you had crashed out in the one before that. Were you nervous?
I mean, it was mid-air, so it was like something that always happens, so I wasn't too nervous about that. I was more nervous about all my quads not working. They all worked during qualifying, and then during finals is when, for some reason, they all decided to not work anymore, so I was switching between quads every finals heat, so.
Well, it worked out for you. I'm really happy about that. So congratulations. All right.
It's about time that he takes it from me. And I'm very, very happy that he came out and raced. I know you haven't been coming to a lot of them, so always a good time racing him. Congrats.
Thanks, Pino. That was nice. All right. We have, and we have our top finisher, Neukel. Woo! Congrats, Neukel. Now, we haven't seen you in a long time, Neukel. Where have you been?
Working.
Well, you didn't really lose any of your stick time. I see, even though you were working and not flying as much, you came out and showed us. So what was going through your head in the last heat?
Well, at first I was really tight with Pedro, and we were having a great race. Unfortunately, I think he maybe got a little bit unlucky, so that was a bit sad. But I was also pretty happy at the same time, because I knew I was probably going to win after that. He keeps beating me at this race, which I've always been really frustrated about. So I'm happy that finally I at least won once.
All right, we have our 2025 FPV, New England FPV champion. I'm sorry we don't have a lobster for you. Thanks, everybody. Oh, yeah.
I also want to give a big thank you to Radio Master, who's always been my biggest supporter. And 533, I flew the zigzag at this race. They performed really well with the Black Series motor and GemFan. They're 51-37-7. It's my favorite prop, it always has been. GemFan is definitely the #1 prop, so go out and buy them.
Thanks, Neukel. And we have event sponsors to thank. We have GemFan Hobby, VCI Motor, Dogcom Batteries, Wrecked, Fly High 3D, and Fly Tribe Magazine, as well as Revision, who supplied us with some really sweet frames he designed. So be on the lookout for those in the future.
Up next, race number 1. Open class. Heat 1 of 1.
Mark, do you want to sign something?